The adventures of Going Merry continue. In a show I've never seen, the Chucks is so happy we're playing.
Yeah, I'm quite excited for this game.
What is the Dawn's offer?
So you have, well, God, what's his name? Can't remember.
Somebody?
Yep.
Slip in the crew?
It is, Don Creek, excuse me.
Don Creek, who'll be in this battle?
Yes, so he is a pirate that would try to get to the Grand Line, but his ships were destroyed by one man.
One man.
One man.
Mihawk!
Yes, Hawkeye Mihawk.
You said you wanted me to play as Sanji, is that correct?
Yes,
As opposed to Usopp Pop?
Yeah, we've seen Usopp in the battles. We haven't seen Sanji yet, so I'd say go with Sanji. Let's see what he does.
Very well. But that means you get to play Usopp next time.
That works with
Unless
me.
there's a better character.
Well, the next one's going to be Nami, so most likely you're probably going to be stuck between Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy.
Fair enough. Yeah, why not? Let's give him some more bar.
Yeah.
And skills, perhaps? Do you have enough? We do have just enough. The Legends mode does not keep you well stocked on upgrade materials. Eventually, but not right away. I didn't notice it all the way through. Once you get one of these coins, you have one. Forever. For as much as you need. You don't spend them. Unlike these bronze ones. To my eternal shame. More life ticks.
There we go.
Now we're ready. Except, spend money to get stronger! Skip time! Can't. Let's go Blackfoot Sanji, who neither has a lollipop or a cigarette in this game.
Yeah, which is weird. You should have a cigarette.
He should have a tick of some sort. But why does he use his leg all the time?
Because he's a cook, and you're not supposed to use your hands.
Oh, that makes a sick kind of sense, I guess.
Yeah. Slightly kinky.
Well, I mean, if you like shoes, yeah.
Yeah, we know what happened. We watched this.
Did we? Well, I've never seen this. Red Leg Zeph? That sounds strange. That's like rare and well done, right? It's a pun?
Yes.
Because eventually it's Charcoal Sanji? In this game, Sanji has a mechanical difficulty against female opponents. And the game will warn you, hey, you're gonna get petrified if you play with the stage of this man. You wanna do this? Are you sure?
Not just that, he gets his ass kicked in the CP9 arc because he refuses to hit a woman. So he goes to fight one, and instead he gets his ass kicked.
Was it Tashigi?
No, Tashigi is Zoro's weakness.
Ah.
Because it reminds him of the girl that he was trying to be as good as, and then she died. And it looks exactly like her.
Eat all the fried rice. What a face.
He's crying.
Okay, is Don Creek supposed to be a World War I era Hun?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Kaboom ships.
What?
But we're not going to do any pirating here. We're just going to kick a lot of things. Full disclaimer, I moved from One Piece Warriors to Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. But I think I still have my buttons reasonably well memorized. So cartoon.
Guess who it is again?
It's a man in a coffin boat.
Yep.
And I don't think I can beat him right now.
No. But Zoro would be the one fighting him.
Yes, canon-wise. Even though we can't use him in this mission. Zoro is off doing his own thing. Off doing his own shit. What skills do we have? I guess that's all. Use all that. Use all that. Let's do it. Let's get into the battle.
Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not. No. No. Look at me. I'm Sanji. Straighten my ties in action.
Why are there none of the, like...
Now straighten it.
Shouldn't there be, like, chefs since you're on a fighting cook ship?
You know, that's a good point. Missed opportunity as far as I can tell.
Yeah. You done goofed up AA Ron.
All the kicks. AA Ron. You don't kick me, I kick you. Into the sky. Alright, let's help out these mean piratesmen. Or fighting some bars. What happened to that ship? Don, why you do this?
Pirate Captain? No one I've seen in the game, or in the shows.
Who are you, generic enemy number 3? Oh, I'm some pirateman.
Generic Captain.
Summon Luffy after these kicks. Nope. Not yet, I guess.
I kind of feel like Sanji would be a character in Shaolin Soccer.
I think you have a good point. Actually, sad story. I had purchased a Shaolin Soccer Blu-ray and it refused to play. I don't know why.
Oh,
I do have Kung Fu Hustle. I did have Shaolin Soccer that did not play properly on the Blu-ray player. Maybe it was region locked, hard to say. Maybe it was a Pong thing. I don't know. But I'd like to watch that and all of the other movies the director makes because I love his Looney Tunes sensibilities. Have you seen Kung Fu Hustle?
not in a long time.
Yeah, it's worth a rewatch. It's better than you think. I guarantee it is better than you thought it was the first time you saw it. Like, oh, this is like lame Kung Fu stuff. No, the gags are superb.
There's a lot of movies like that. Probably like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Repo Man.
Yes. Wait, no. We keep talking about this. The Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker one?
No, the one
Or
with,
Repo, the Genetic Opera?
No, the one with Repo Man is the one with, oh, God damn it, Emilio Estevez in the 80s. He plays a Repo Man.
Okay.
And they make a bunch of...
It. I've only seen Maximum Overdrive. And Mission Impossible. And that's it.
About the same time. But it makes the same gags. It makes the tropes of... It did what Scary Movie did before Scary Movie did it.
Okay.
Like, oh, here's all this stuff about movies. We're going to poke fun at them. And
So
it's good.
it was the first trope film.
Pretty much. No, because Airplane came first. By the way...
Airplane trope. Okay.
Yeah. So, Airplane, though, was the first time I didn't notice this until I rewatched it about a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And they start going through all the religions where the guy's punching him as he's going through the airport. And it's like, oh, Christianity, thwap, Mormonism, thwap. And all of a sudden, like, the last one, Scientology. What? Like, back in the 70s, they knew what Scientology was?
Of course there was. Of course
Well,
they
yeah,
did.
but you never really heard about it. No, that was a thing. It's like, but you're in Hollywood, so it makes sense.
That's where the money is.
Yep.
That's where their best conference are.
I think that's their international headquarters.
Hollywood?
Dear God, yeah.
I believe it.
Dear God, the guy just went Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan Sanji! Kick, 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 kick. All the kicks. Impossible kicks. He's the best at Taekwondo. I miss Taekwondo. It's not a real thing, it's a sport. I know. I get it. It's fine. It's not as cool as Kempo. Fine. I'll let you have it.
Kempo is, yeah, it's karate.
No.
Kempo?
Kempo is Chinese.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that. There's a character in Tekken who is a very Chinese man who practices Kempo.
I haven't played Tekken in a very, very long time.
It's time to come back.
Yeah.
Time to come home to roost because Tekken is amazeballs, even
Well,
though it's been dead for a few years.
I'm definitely going to have to play then Tekken versus Street Fighter.
When it's out, sure, why not?
Hasn't
They
already-
did Street Fighter versus Tekken,
Yeah,
which is the 2D one. They were talking about Tekken versus Street Fighter, which is a 3D one. They were going to do a double conversion, but the project stalled out super hard.
Let's say, I remember hearing about it. I just don't know if it ever got released.
Nope, never did. I want to see it because I want to see Street Fighter characters in a 3D fighter. That would be interesting to me because much as I like Mortal Kombat and stuff, I just never got into it as much as 3D fighters where you could parry, walk around other people.
Virtual Fighter? Great game.
I don't know about great.
You're like, yeah, you can just stop talking now about
I mean,
fighting games.
I like the monk. Like the really, really hardcore monk man. He's the bad guy. That's not usual. What's his name? Wei Feng?
I don't know, I never played it.
There's a
Just being
game
smartass.
called Xenogears.
That's with the robots, right?
Yeah, and it has a main character named, well, in American release it's called Wong Fei Fong, but it is based on Wong Fei Hong, which is the character that Jet Li portrays in the movie Fearless. No, it's Huo Yun-jia. But the point is, famous Kung Fu man
Really?
who invented the shadowless kick. And the joke about the shadowless kick is that it's not a so fast defense slide, it's a feint. You distract him with your head and you kick them. He didn't see a shadow, he didn't block it. Therefore, shadowless kick. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, Once Upon a Time in China is about Wong Fei Hong.
Not sure.
Imdb, help us. No, Mihawk, I'm sorry, man. I can't. I kicked you once, and that's enough for me. Oh, shit, it's blocked off. Let me just sneak out of here. Just let me
Kick him in his ass on the way out.
Kick. Okay, leaving now. Thanks, bye.
Damn, son.
My stats are too low. I can't. I'll come back for you eventually. I'll crush you. But for now, no. It's Mihawk. I mean, I think Whitebeard is still this game's Lu Bu. But Mihawk, at this point, is like the battle of, I think, Chibi? No, it's not Chibi. Point being, Hulao Gate. That's the one. Dynasty Warriors. You have the option of pursuing Lu Bu. And your answer should be, no! I don't want to do this. I don't want to pursue you. It's weird to say now, but you can't jump in this game. You can jump in Dynasty Warriors. In fact, you have different special attacks if you do jump. It's a whole different moveset. But in this game, no such luck. It is an interesting hybrid of warriordom. I think we saw on PS Now, you had Warriors of Troy, and
yes.
maybe even Fist of the North Star. I don't think so, but if you have it, it's not a great game.
Fist of the North Star?
Yeah.
No.
The Warriors game.
I haven't played that. I've seen the show.
Yeah.
Well, let me rephrase that. I've seen the show where I can watch it, but I've never played it. Or watched it.
There are a lot of long string punch combos on officers, like this game. But whereas things flow here...
We're talking about the TV show.
They don't flow well in the game. I know. I've seen part of the show too. 3,000 worlds. I don't know what you're talking about. You cut him with a sword.
He cut his sword with another sword. And then Zoro turns to him, puts his swords away, and then puts his arms out. Like, I've lost, but I'm not turning around.
That's how he gets a scar. Okay.
Yep. Gets the scars on his legs by trying to cut his feet
Dead
off.
as fuck.
So I don't know if most of the time, which is kind of neat, because when you think about it, like throughout the show, they keep the scars on his legs, because he tries to cut his feet off when he gets his feet stuck into this wax candle, which is part of the...
You just said wax twice.
I did.
I know it's the move. I get it. But
yeah, so he gets stuck in this giant candle by one of the members, Baroque Works.
Dracule. That sword's an Ankh, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. I believe you.
But pretty much he tries cutting him off, and they keep it throughout the series. He's like, I'm stuck in this. I'm going to cut my feet off so we can attack. And finally Luffy shows up. He's like, oh, never mind. Feet are halfway hacked off, but whatever.
No cutting off now.
Yep, I'm going to stay here. Bleed all over the place.
I don't get that. Oh no.
Why did my phone just go off?
Why did it go off?
It says the DSHR needs to be done.
Are you actively trying to sabotage everything? Forever?
It looks like it. Why did that go off out of nowhere?
I don't know.
Good thing I paid attention, because there's another one for 4:30.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That's the I just shit my pants look. Like, oh, need to get in the ocean.
If he's made of rubber, what are his shits like?
They're like bubblegum. They're just... Broop.
I'm not crying because I'm ashamed. I'm crying because there's a large chest cavity wound that I have.
I'm crying because one of my
Wait,
lungs
no,
is
I'm ashamed.
exposed.
No scar. No scar on the model. You can purchase with
scar?
Berry you can purchase a scar as a suit, as a costume change. The shirt's open, and you just get the big scar on your chest. That's the costume.
All right, didn't know that.
It's worthless. How does this is skipping ahead, but how does Zoro lose his eye?
Well, he goes to train. It happens when he's in the 2-year. And he's training with monkeys, and he gets these monkeys that watched humans. So okay, so where Hawkeye Mihawk lives, that's where Zoro goes to train. Mihawk's like, if you want to learn how to train, you have to fight.
He lives in Transylvania.
Yeah, so he goes to Transylvania, and he's like, well, you have to fight these monkeys. These monkeys have only seen humans fight, and that's all they know. So they grab the weapons, and all they do is fight each other and throw glass at them, and all of a sudden he finds out these are some pretty badass monkeys. and he happens to get cut while he's there, and when he comes back from his 2 years, he's got a cut over his eye.
I gotcha. Time skip. Hey guys, what'd you do? I lost an eye. How was your summer?
2 summers.
2 summers. Shut up. Legato fucking Bluckin' 2 summers. Blue summers. I don't care about you. Trigun's amazing, by the way. Go watch it again.
Trigun?
I know you've seen it. Watch it again.
3 times.
I mean, you collectively, the audience, all of you.
Oh, yeah. You guys do that too. It's a great show. I'm watching YuYu Hakusho right now.
Better show.
It is a really, really good show.
But there's more of it. So it's more stretched out. Trigun is 30 episodes?
36.
And YuYu Hakusho is...
4 seasons with...
That's a lot
64
of
episodes.
That's
64.
That's twice as much episodes.
Yeah.
It's good, it's got more arcs, but it's just, it wastes your time because the show insists that you just spend time with it.
Well, the one thing I have issue with YuYu Hakusho is that when you're sitting there watching it, it's like, alright, he fought these really, really tough guys. Now watch this, we're gonna Dragon Ball Z this shit. Those are only level D. There's also C, B's, and A's. Oh, fuck you guys.
You know all this drama that you had? No, there's more. You thought you were done? Nah, son, we're just getting started.
Like, you done
What
too
is
tough.
the guy with the creepy, gangly growths and muscles and the shades and the short hair?
Taguro. I'm right at that. That's the Dark Tournament.
The Dark Tournament.
One of the Taguro brothers.
And what is his deal?
He was human, and they won the Dark Tournament. So old lady Genkai, who trained, it was the second arc. After Yusuke gets back, they're like, oh, there's a evil demon named Marlon Rando.
Who is that?
He's a demon who has killed 99 psychics, but this bitch ain't one, unfortunately.
Good. Continue. I'm enthused.
So what he does is he goes to this tournament dressed as a little boy, literally, and he's trying to get Genkai's powers. And Yusuke's sent there to stop him, and then Kuwabara shows up, like, hey, I heard this psychic can help me, so I'm gonna go find her.
Kuwabara or Kuwabara?
They're actually pretty good with the voice. Yes, that Kuwabara. So they go to this tournament and they fight through it at Genkai's place. So the last person he fights is Rando, and they find out, oh, this person can't, the whole thing like, oh, this can't be Rando, it's a little boy. And
his name is Rando.
Rando.
I drank a Rando Red recently. Same thing?
Might as well be. I mean, or that, or he's Marlon Brando's afterlife.
I know. It's good. Oh, I mean, post-score or pre-score?
Post.
Okay. Go on.
So he defeats Rando and has to train with Genkai. She has to pass her powers on.
Genkai?
Not Genkai, but Master Genkai. So once he does that, he trains with her for 2 months, and then there's a couple other arcs, and then he goes to save Hiei's sister with Kuwabara. And that's the first time you see the Taguro brothers. And then once he's like, oh, we defeated the Taguro brothers, he finds out they're not dead, and they're like, you have to join this tournament or we kill everybody you love. Like, okay.
Fairly definitive.
Yeah.
Go on.
Like, okay, well,
that is exemplary axe kicking.
We'll fight, in this tournament. I'm going to go train with Yusuke's like, I'm going to train in the dark, train with Genkai. And then in the middle of the arc of the Dark World tournament, you find out that Genkai and the Taguro brothers and one other one, you have to have a minimum of 5. They won the Dark World tournament. The Taguro brothers wanted to be immortal and the strongest demons or something like that.
Okay,
so
ambitions.
So they get turned into demons, and Genkai didn't want any of that. So she just took the money and was like, I'm done. So you find out that they have a connected past, and she was in love with the one with the glasses. So it caused some shit. So
I love you, but you're gonna end the world. But I still love you.
Pretty much, you guys
don't
want this?
stop, never stopping.
She's like, you guys caused some stupid ambitions. I don't want to be any part of that. I have feelings for you. Deuces. I can't.
I love you. Bye.
Pretty much. So that becomes the story arc, and then she dies and passes all of her powers on to Yusuke by pretty much giving him this giant orb that causes him extreme amount of pain.
I'm making a face right now. The faces of a man who refuses to accept the plot before him. What?
Yeah, so they're about to fight the Taguro brothers, and the only way that pretty much he can win, and she knows she's going to be dead, is that she pretty much hey, here's all my powers. Either you can suffer through this or you'll die. Kind of like how, I can't remember what the fuck the show is, where it's Fullmetal Alchemist, when you have the Philosopher's Stone put in you.
put in you.
Yeah, so when it's injected into you, it destroys your whole body and recreates it. It's pretty much in the same aspects. Like,
A
here's all my...
teleport box.
Yeah, it's like, here's all my powers. You're going to suffer for a bit. It's going to be very, very painful, but you'll be super strong
Your
afterwards.
existing body dies. Your essence carries on. With cool new powers, bitch!
Pretty much.
Okay.
So Yusuke gets all these powers.
Aaron Paul. Understood.
Yep. And he goes and defeats the Sakura brothers. The
Just
great...
goes and does that. Like,
Yeah.
I'm determined now. I'll do this.
Yeah, pretty much like anything. Like, I just have to believe in myself. Not how it works in
You
real
gotta
life.
believe! Parappa the Alchemist.
Snitch, snitch. Punch, punch, punch. Still not the craziest aspect of that whole show. You come to find out at the last season, I feel like it's like the Nazi situation in Full Metal Alchemist, the first series.
Pre-Brotherhood. Okay.
Yeah, Pre-Brotherhood, where it's like, oh, we have to find something that's crazy.
Mecha Hitler.
Yeah, like Nazis and Germany and World War I and balloons and zeppelins. What? Like, okay. But with them, they're like, Yusuke's a demon. Surprise! And his great ancestor was this great all-powerful demon that rules a third of the dark world. It's like, you're reaching here.
Something I don't know about Japanese perception of demonology is within Shinto, are demons inherently bad things. In Greek philosophy, the daimon is simply the other self. Not necessarily evil or bad, just an alternate perspective of your persona, such as it is. And I find this intriguing because the West says, demon bad, shaitan worst. The Greeks say, well, I mean, everyone's got issues, right? Everyone's got baggage. This is just your baggage personified.
I mean, look at the mythical, the story of Hercules. Like, yeah, look, you did some bad shit because your mom did it. We'll let the good half up here in, Olympus. But the bad half's got to stay fucking down in Hades, motherfucker. Like, don't bring that shit up here.
You mean there's a dark Hercules?
Yeah, he killed his family.
Oh. Do they fight? Hercules and Dark Hercules?
No.
They do. In God of War 3.
Do they?
Dark Hercules kills Hercules.
Really?
And takes his fists and beats up heaven with it.
Please tell me that's an actual plot point.
Kratos.
Oh, Kratos.
Yes.
Really?
Kevin Sorbo gets handed his ass by the voice actor whose name I should know, who does Kratos.
That's Troy Baker.
No,
It's
not.
not.
There's
Anywhere close.
He's black. It doesn't
Is he?
matter, but he is black.
Is he really? I didn't know
Yes.
that. It's the guy who does Jar Jar Binks. That's right.
No. So you never played God of War 3.
I have not.
There was a good chance that we can get the remastered version on PS4 for cheap.
It's already on the PS4 for PS now.
Okay.
So it's available.
It's not going to run smooth because streaming, but it's a thing.
I do know
Sanji is kicking Don Krieg. Did this ever happen before or no?
No.
Is this canon?
He fights the second in command. I can't remember his name.
Okay, so Luffy beats up Don Krieg.
Oh,
Luffy
yeah.
beats up everyone.
Luffy always beats up the main bad guy.
Luffy versus the world, part 3.
Pretty much.
History of the Luffy, part 1.
They even specify that. Like, oh, you shot the world's flag. You're going to take on the world. Yeah,
I
whatever.
have a distinct memory of playing God of War 3 on PS3 at home once upon a time. My folks were there, watching it, and it was right around the time that Kratos stuck his thumbs into Poseidon's
I
eyes.
was going to say that. I remember seeing
My
that
father
part.
said, maybe we should play something else.
I don't think this is acceptable for someone your age. I'm
Okay,
23.
okay, this is aggressively indulgent. No, it wasn't about like, oh no, censorship. It was just, this is tasteless. You're better than this.
Yeah.
And now Luffy's gonna stick his thumbs in Don Krieg's eyes. And his palms to his kidneys, and his balls to his ribs. Gamu Gamu no. Armor Buster. Helm Smasher. I'm wearing Under Armour. No, not the steel net. What do you think about the last ditch effort, kill the good guy as well as yourself move?
That's stupid.
Well, you're going down anyway. Oh no, not the titty twister. No, blah. Just throw up forever.
So how did you defeat the Don Krieg? Loss of equilibrium. Vomit everywhere.
Intense disruption of the inner ear. He dehydrated rapidly.
Suck my dick. That's what Luffy's thinking right there. Like, bitches.
Like Crank 2 style?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I do remember also seeing the thing in God of War where beating the shit out of Poseidon. He puts his thumbs in his eyes, and what is
The screen goes black. Is it from Poseidon's perspective? It's a cool artistic move, completely unnecessary, but it is intense. And if you think about it as an adult, you think, why is this happening? There is no reason for this.
Doesn't he rip one of the gods' heads off? He's just like grabs it. And
Yes, Apollo. Not Apollo. Helios, they call him. But basically the sun god, yes. He uses his head as a lantern, an undying lantern. It's intense. It's not really great. It's a really bad lesson for kids. But if you're willing to partake in the fantasy of anger solves everything, or Kratos breaks the world, yeah, sure.
So I have a feeling, and it's just perspective here. I feel like Kratos. Well, I don't feel it's perspective of how I should see this. Kratos is early Christianity taking over all paganism. Just like, oh, you won't turn over? We're just gonna blind you. Like, here we go. Like, we'll kill these gods and stamp them out. Don't worry about this.
Except he's taken over ordained gods.
In an aspect.
Now, because Christianity is monotheistic, not polytheistic, there will be a single end boss, not a bunch of mid bosses.
I'm saying he's Christianity. Like, I am Jesus coming through and wiping out
I get it.
all of this craziness that you people believe in. And
I can see it, but it's not a complete perspective.
No.
But the idea of saying, well, all of your gods are dumb, so I'm going to kill them all. I get that part. I understand.
Like, you guys didn't help me out, so I'm just going to fucking kill all of you.
Well, no. They helped him out, but they betrayed him, and that betrayal drives his fury.
Good point.
All I wanted to do was kill men as much as I wanted to, and you said no. I hate you. You die now. That's nuance. That's character depth.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's awful.
Well, it's like how, what is it, Athena, how she dies. Like, I'm going to save you. He's like,
Stab.
Yep, like, my bad. You're like the one person who's helping me out here.
I'm an asshole. Bye.
Thanks for everything. Yeah.
You've been to hell how many times? All the times? Arlong Park.
Fishmen. We're going to fight some
Fishmen
fishmen.
pirates. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Next time on Grime Game, Browbeat Down, One Piece Warriors.
See you
3,
guys.